a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself a big...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nyheim Hines, 76 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Taken in the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
The pass.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying, we'll take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
37-yard line.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this throw is going to be incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
He was a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, they'll throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Good for a save.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
The 18-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And they'll look at him go. He's at the 30, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Yes.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too. Well, that move's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Oh, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Hines. Demario Davis there on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their home, pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
7 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
26 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll look to throw again. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Brett Maher on for the extra point.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now, the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On second down, Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's the end.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. 21-0 our score after one. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And the punt team on now as this one's set away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Galwood. And he is out of bounds but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
First down,
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run with Hines. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Hines. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
Nyheim Hines with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. The defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Saints 10.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
First down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
First down, Tampa Bay.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the Saints' 43-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He finds his man complete. That's Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Second and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Johnson, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Clear end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dallas Goedert in the final seconds of the first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes, because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete.
The pass.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Max Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now a pass caught by Zay Jones. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Gets this to his standout receiver, Thomas. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The pass. A fumble.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 10 yards out. And the Saints get a bit closer. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Point after, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it brings up
on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. The man has got one. It's complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Tampa Bay.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Flush to his right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
It's a gain of 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
3-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Credit Julian Love with a pass breakup. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They run again with Hines. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a nice throw here right side. He holds it in. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. 5 yards now. We got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
First down and goal to go.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Now he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
And the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd and 10.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a 1st down throw. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Incomplete here.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're...
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side. It's Hines. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, Hines. He's going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. On 1st down, it's Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from the 20 as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Set to kick off.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for maximum.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Down and 10 yards to go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Touchdown here, Marcus Williams. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing.